What's up, guys? You guys are about to watch one of my mentorship program live streams / Zoom calls that I do every single week with my students. I'm putting this on YouTube to showcase kind of what I do, how I help my students, and how I help them grow their businesses within my mentorship program. So go ahead, watch the video, and if this is something that interests you, and you want to join something where you get direct help like what's about to happen here, then there's a link below where you can apply for that program. And yeah, enjoy. All right. All right, who got some value from Matt's class yesterday?
I got some value, some very good value. I do have a question though. I did get that Oscar today. I listed it already, and it might be a little early. I only missed it about 2 or 3 hours, about 2 hours ago, and I know I'm not getting no real hits, so I don't know if you got time to look at maybe I'm creating the ad wrong. And I know
you list it all separately?
Yeah. Yep. I broke it up. Yep.
Okay. Cool. I mean, it's not going to sell usually as quick as a phone if it's priced like correctly, right? But it doesn't take too long typically. But yeah, we can take a look at your listing, dude. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay. Let's share the screen or?
Yep, go for it.
Let's see. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me go to eBay real quick. Let's see. Active.
Oh, okay. So you bought the Oculus Rift S. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that might take a little bit longer to sell, right?
Okay.
Because it is an older one, right?
Yep.
However, scroll over a little bit. I want to see the like how many viewers. It's how many views. Okay, so it's already had 5 views. That's not bad, dude. If you just listed it a couple hours ago, that's not bad at all.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. Just give it a little bit of time to sell, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll sell in its own time, right? As long as it's priced correctly. If that's what you appraised it at, $80 for the controller. How much did you buy it for?
I bought the whole set for $100.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have like $120 something profit, which is fantastic.
That is fantastic. That's great.
Oh yeah. And also I have this what do you call it, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Which is a little slow too, but that's been like 2 days though. So
yeah, on the Switch part, like the screen part, I'd probably lower that a little bit. That does seem a little high for me, but if you appraised it correctly, maybe not. I mean, it does have a watcher, so I mean, maybe drop it by $5 a day.
Well, the watcher is me. That's me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd probably drop it by about $5 a day.
Okay. Yeah, because I had it for 2 days. So yeah, I probably should have dropped it. Okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah. If something isn't selling, obviously, just drop it by like $5 a day, and it'll sell as you lower the pricing per day.
Okay, great. Yeah, I got that whole set, the whole brand new set for like for $150. So.
Oh yeah, I mean you're gonna win with that no matter what.
Yeah.
Good stuff, dude. Awesome.
Thank you.
Heck yeah, dude. Good stuff. All right. How are your ads doing, Jerome? Your Facebook ads?
Facebook ads. Oh, remember we haven't created yet. You mean the free?
Oh yeah. We're doing that tomorrow with your new Facebook. Let's take a look at your Google ads, dude.
Oh, okay. Google is kind of. Let's see. Let's show you. I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah, let's take a look. Let's see what keywords are poking out, which ones aren't. Right. Okay. Do a little bit of split testing, and I'll pull up your resale deck account. That way I can kind of see what kind of leads you're getting.
Excellent. Let's see. How do what am I doing? Can you see my screen?
Uh-huh.
Okay, great.
Yeah, let me go ahead and take control here.
Oh, okay, this is the wrong one. You gotta take, yeah, this is the wrong one. It's the fourth was the other one. Oh, let me prove it.
Oh yeah.
That's the wrong one.
Okay.
Thank God for that.
Let's see which one was the right one.
I think I was able to put my location in that one, in this one right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. We'll double check.
Excellent.
Remember, whenever we set it up, we just wanted to make sure it would start running.
Yep.
Okay, so 6 impressions. Take a look here. So let's look at today. Okay, so you had 1 link click today. Cost per click is $2.10. Not terrible. Okay. Now let's kind of take a look at, all right, so that person clicked sell my, or they typed into their phone, sell my phone. So let's do this, past 7 days. There we go. Okay. Phone leads, 28. What's the click-through rate? 1250. Okay. All right. So I kind of want, so I'm going to go over this a little bit so you guys kind of understand how this works. And eventually everybody will be on Google Ads in here. And you guys will be able to understand this a little bit better. So these are keywords that are in his ad campaign, basically. And what these keywords are that you can see them, you know, these are actual things that people are typing into their phones into Google. Okay. And as you can see here, the EcoATM phone prices, this is somebody literally typed this into their phone. He's gotten 3 clicks on his ad for that. And then it had a 50% click-through rate. So, you know, this is why we target EcoATM, right? It's so that we can see stuff like this. And then as you can see, as we go down, these, you know, these aren't the ones. Right, these up here are definitely the top ones, and this one is probably the best one right now. But we need to let it go for a little bit longer. And then you can also see other things that people are typing in here, right? And then you can actually add those to your campaigns. As you can see here, you're getting a lot for Canada for some reason. Are you close to Canada, Jerome?
Nowhere near it. Nowhere near. Maybe
you know what? That's probably because we had it worldwide on accident.
Yep.
That's probably what it was. So no issue there now.
You should probably double check, make sure I got it in my right area now.
Yeah, let me go double check that. Heck, where's it at? Just did it the other day. I'm trying to remember where to go to.
Yeah, it kind of changed it a little bit too, I think.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you go. Yeah.
Yeah, learning Google is a little bit different than Facebook, which I'm sure you already found that out.
Yes, I did.
All right, let's see here. Okay, cool. Okay, so one thing you're doing here, man, is you're only targeting 1 zip code. So we're going to change that here real quick.
Okay.
So we want to get you more leads. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to this advanced search right here and see how you're only targeting this 1 zip code right now.
That's the smallest one around too. I messed up on that one.
So what you can do here is you can go here and turn this on, show all areas, and then you can literally just click right here and then just add them.
Oh, wow. Excellent.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Yes. Yes.
So we'll add, you're adding a couple 100,000 people at a time to your search audience, right? Yep. Which will increase the amount of leads you get overall.
Excellent. Yep, North Grafton, that's close. Yep.
So that's how that works.
Can you grab a little more? What's that little half? That little corner right there on the left side. What's the, yep.
Worcester.
Yep, that's the most popular area around my neighborhood.
There you go.
In the biggest.
All right, cool.
Excellent.
So now your ads will be showing up in more places. And you can see that, it's probably closer to 1 million people now in that area. Absolutely. So let's go back down here and we will just save and exit. So, okay, cool. There we go. Voila.
Thank you.
That should increase the amount of area that you have. And then let me share my screen. and go into your resale deck account and see how many leads you've gotten so far. And it's very helpful for me because I have access to your guys' accounts, and I can just kind of pop in and see what's going on.
Oh, great.
Without a full-on Zoom call. All right, here we go. Apple Watch. Well, okay, some of these were out of state.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you should get more now since we updated the location.
Okay.
Typically, Google only tracks. It only makes you pay per click. So it's not like Facebook where you're paying per impression. Right now, I will be honest, Google is a little bit more expensive, but that's simply because we're paying per click. That's why, right?
Okay. Yep.
Rather than, but the leads are typically better for the most part, simply because they're people that are actively searching to sell their phone, right? So, cool, yeah. So, and Jerome, we'll be on a Zoom tomorrow. To fix your Facebook and get that stuff set up since you've been warming up your account for about a week now.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
Absolutely. Anybody else need help with anything right now? Jaime, are your Google ads running? If not, let me know.
Are not.
Go ahead and share your screen. And I'll take control. See if we, how are your Facebook ads doing? I want to check that out first.
They're doing good. Yeah.
Oh, let's check them out anyway.
All right.
Can you enable, okay, perfect, thank you. I want to make sure everybody is good. Have you been having any more issues with your Facebook account, Jaime?
No, well, actually the other day I tried to create a new campaign and I don't know what I did, but it got rejected. So I deleted it right away and I started another one and they approved it.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so this must be the new one, huh? The new campaign?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so you'll want to give that one probably a few more days and then cut off the ads that aren't working. This one, $1.67, that's pretty good. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you just want to shut these two off right here since they're not doing anything, and then leave the budget to these three.
Okay.
And then these are good. Okay, cool. I'd leave the $3 one on, simply because it's within the $1 to $4 range. Cool. Okay, let's go to Google Ads now. Let's see what's going on there. All right, double check here. We're gonna add more details here real quick. Go, send a message. Done. All right, there we go. Just kind of pointing out that it's been more than 5 business days, and But other than that, you know, once that gets approved, you know, we will, yeah, we'll get that up and running. But it should start running as soon as the ad account gets up and running. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool. Martez said, already got a lead for 13 Pro Max, like new. Did you get that? Where'd you get the lead from, Martez? By the way, you can talk on these, Martez. Oh, from the ad we set up a couple hours ago? Nice. Beautiful. Hey, Matt. What's up, dude? I didn't think you were going to be on this call. All right. So who else needs some help with ads? I've already talked to Sean today, Jerome. Tim, how are your ads doing, man?
They've been doing okay, not too bad. We picked up an iPhone 13 Pro Max yesterday.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting some good things, and some of the leads you get, you know, they're like iPhone 6 or something. You know?
Well, you know, there's always dirt with the diamonds. So
Yeah, but we're still cruising along.
how are you guys like?
We don't have Google Ads yet. We haven't set that up yet.
Yeah, you guys came in a little earlier. We'll be getting all of that set up. You know, I'll kind of be backpedaling a little bit, going through like a mass training class with the rest of you guys.
Can I ask a question that's not ad related?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Would you mind pulling up a KPI sheet and go through it with us real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've gone through it 3 or 4 times, and I'm having a hard time getting it nailed down. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, here, let me just pull one up here real quick. Yeah, so this is one of my rescale students, KPI sheets.
Yep.
As you can see, over here is the ad spend, right? And then he's tracking the amount of leads he gets per day. He doesn't really do any reach outs, but he also tracks the amount of conversations that he gets per day, how many people that he closes per day, how many meetups that he actually does on those certain days, right? And then the sales and profit go over here, right?
So a close and a meetup are different.
Yes.
When you,
yes.
I guess I would consider a close something that actually end up buying the device. Is that
so? A close is like if you close them over the message, they said yes.
Okay.
Right? Like they agreed to the price.
Yeah.
And then a meetup is you actually meeting up with that person.
Okay. Okay. So
And the
you
reason
don't always you can close somebody, but maybe they back out on you. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, and that's why this is down here, the lead to meetup ratio, which you can see here is his is a little low right now. If we go to somebody else's here, maybe this one will be a little bit higher. Yeah, see, here's one at 100%, right? This is kind of what we're looking for. But yeah, so the reason we track that is because, like, if I see that your lead to meetup ratio is low, that shows me that the communication is breaking down between the time you close them and the time you met up with them.
So that would make, like, for instance, if you can't meet with them immediately and you delay it the next day and then they don't show up, probably you should meet sooner then, right?
I mean, so it's all done within like a 30-day thing, right?
Right.
So like you can close them, let's say you close them on the 1st, right? But then you met up with them on the 2nd, right? You would still consider it a close for the 1st, and you would put 0 here because you didn't meet up with them. But you would put the actual meetup on the 2nd.
Following day. Okay.
Yeah, like it's all like averaged out by 30 days, right? Like it doesn't have to be perfect, right? It just has to be good enough to where I understand what's going on. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your lead to close, which is your negotiation, right? Should be anywhere from 10 to 20% with messaging. It'll be a little bit higher if it's on calls, right? Then your close to meetup, you know, that should be anywhere from 75 to 100%. If it's lower than that, that's telling me that communication is breaking down from the time you close them to the time you meet up with them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Let me ask one more question, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So have you seen a larger closing rate with using the pictures with the individuals that are buying the device, where you guys are using those selfies with people,
Yes, those ads are way better.
and it does allow you to close it probably because they actually see a face with a.
Yeah, there's a couple things there, right? There's social proof,
Yeah.
showing, that you're actually buying stuff, right?
Yep.
And two, it's showing that people are actually getting money, right?
Okay.
So in their eyes, they're seeing this, and they're seeing the social proof, and they're seeing all this proof that it works, right? Now, a lot of people, typically the people that we get with the iBuy phone ads are like people that really need the money, right?
Right. Yeah.
Now with these ads kind of attract the people that they don't necessarily need the money, but like at the same time, they're like, okay, well, this guy looks cool, I'll sell to him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they're okay with it. And it definitely attracts a better type of customer. It's also easier, I've noticed, to negotiate with those customers that come from those ads, just because they know what's going on. And a lot of the times, dude, when they hit you up on that ad, they'll ask you on the meetup, hey, are you gonna do a selfie with me too?
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
So it basically provides credibility with your ad and who you are. So
Provides a massive amount of credibility.
And they know what you look like, so when they meet up with you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, that's the goal.
It works really well, and it's kind of funny. We found that out by accident too. The best things come from accidents, right? Because I've been taking photos of people for years and putting them on my Google listing, right? And Hunter, who's in Rescale, he sent me like a whole bunch of them. He's like, hey, dude, look at all these, because he's been doing the same thing. And I was like, dude, run those as an ad. And that's how we found it out.
Gotta start doing that. I got to.
So it does work really well. So I highly recommend all of you guys, once, when you start getting people to meet up with you, or, some of you already are, right? Get them to take a selfie and, hold the phone in front of them, right? If they have the cash, have them hold the cash up,
Yep.
right? And then just snap a quick selfie. It provides massive credibility for you. And, honestly, it gives the customer a good experience too, because you got to think about it. Like, you think you're taking the ad photo for you when they're actually really excited to take that ad photo a lot of the times.
Sure.
Now they're going to be on like a digital billboard,
Yeah.
So to them, that's pretty freaking cool,
So in the KPI sheet, one more thing. When the KPI sheet, you're not really tracking profitability. You're just tracking your marketing results, correct?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you use to track all the profitability on your devices?
You can use a couple of things. I personally use QuickBooks, where I'll go in and I'll put the price that I bought something for, right? And then that's kind of how I do that.
Right.
But that's tracked through, everything. All of my stuff is jumbled together, really. But the KPI does track gross profit, right?
Yeah.
So over here, you got your sales and your profit, right? So it tracks the gross profit, which then, if you take your gross profit and minus the ad spend, you have your net minus whatever other expenses you have. And then you can just track the rest of it in a spreadsheet.
Okay.
So, or QuickBooks or whatever else, right?
Right.
I leave that up to you guys because, honestly, my accountant does all my stuff. So
Yeah.
I pay her a pretty good amount to do that.
Sure.
And because I don't want to do it. I hate it.
All right. Thanks, man.
I just want to make money. So
I understand. Thank you.
cool. Yeah, absolutely. You guys getting some value from this?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, and on the KPIs, guys, the KPIs are, they're there for you guys, right? They allow you to see where your business is at all times, because without them, it's kind of like going on, a treasure hunt without a map, without the KPI sheet, right? You want to make money and you want to hit the goal, right? However, you don't really have the map to get there, right? And the KPI sheet kind of allows you to see what's going on in your business at all times. So that's why it's recommended. Julio, have you started using your KPI? Might just be listening in. Cool. So guys, there is something that I wanted to go over that I think you guys can get some value out of. So the other day, one of my rescale students and I was chatting, and we were trying to figure out how to get people to who were far away to come to us, right? Because sometimes we'll get those people that are an hour away, right? So we started putting together this kind of this thing, and I brought up the fact, he brought up the fact that he's like, sometimes I'll pay him like $10 for gas and stuff like that, and I was like, that's actually a good idea. However, let's flip it a little bit. Instead of paying them the $10 for gas, how about you say, I'll buy you 2 gallons of gas if you come to me? Sounds different, right? Because gas is expensive now, right? So whenever you guys want somebody to come to you, I recommend giving them something of value that's not more money, right? For example, let's say somebody wants to sell you an iPhone 12 Pro Max, right? And you offer them, I don't know, $300 for it, right? You say, hey, I'll give you $300, and then I'll buy you 2 gallons of gas for coming all the way out here. And then you can actually factor that into the $300. Let's say you offered $290 for the phone and $10 for, the 2 gallons of gas. It almost sounds like a bonus whenever they're coming to meet you, right? And you can do the same thing with, like, if you meet people at Starbucks. Hey, I'll buy you a cup of coffee if you drive all the way out here, right? It's not more money, because $5 doesn't sound like a lot to somebody, but a gallon of gas is different. You guys see what I mean? Let me know if you guys are following here. Jerome says yes. Jaime says yeah. Awesome. So that's one thing you guys can do if you guys are trying to get somebody to come from far away, is you can offer them something that's not monetary, but at the same time is, right? And that seems to be working out pretty well. So that is awesome. I mean, it sounds like is everybody doing good? Oh, Jaime has a question.
Hey, Chris.
Yep.
How will you appraise iPhone 12 Pro Max with baseband issue?
Oh, what issue?
12 Pro Max with the baseband issue, they're not able to activate it. That's something to do with the motherboard or something.
You said baseband?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, dude.
It's like no service.
Oh, no service? Okay.
Yeah.
So I would appraise it as blocked.
It's blocked.
That's basically the same thing.
Blocked, you say?
Yeah. Like can't be used, bad ESN, that kind of thing. Maybe a little bit more, since it's a little bit different of an issue, probably minus, $20 to $40.
$40.
That's how I would appraise that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, no problem. All right. Well, sounds like everybody's doing pretty good. Unless you guys got any more questions, I'm glad everybody's doing well. Matt, do you have any questions? Anything to add? By the way, is everybody enjoying Matt's classes?
I am, absolutely. I have a quick question to ask you. I know it's in the program. I just don't know exactly where is that. Where can I get the? Can you send a link to the Kpi sheet or something like that?
Yeah, it's in the program. Here, I'll pull it up for you.
Okay.
Right. So you go to the program. Let me pull it up here. So when you log into the program, this one, you're going to scroll down. It's going to be in the paid advertising area. As you can see right here, it's going to be using a Kpi sheet, and you'll be able to pull that up, and you'll be able to download it right here for you.
Excellent.
And then it'll have like the definitions and everything for you here, going over like what it all means, and then the ranges to aim for, and then you'll be able to access your Kpi sheet right there.
Excellent. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that's important. Also, it is important for if you guys want to hop in on the office hours. if you ever need a one-on-one 15-minute call, I do require the KPI sheet for the office hours. Awesome. Well, if everybody's killing it, I'm gonna leave you guys to killing it. Unless anybody has any more questions. All right. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit it up in the chat. And I'm gonna come next week with a very specific class on Wednesday. I don't know exactly what it'll be yet, but I'll kind of have it out on a doc for you guys, and you know, make it professional, and then we'll do a bit of Q&A at the end. How's that sound, guys?
Excellent.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Good stuff, guys. All right, guys. Well, I'll talk to you guys soon, and let me know if you guys need any help with anything. And yeah, talk to you guys later.
Take care.